Security, it's Peter here. I'm just trying out my new Rabbit.
Look, I finished at the bank. I should be back in the office in about 10 minutes.
Yes, that's the one. I thought I'd let you know straight away.
It's just great to come here and we're having fun. We're out to win the race but have fun.
I think we've proved that we can play against the best, compete against the best, and I think we've got to go on from there.
Congratulations and welcome. As you'll soon find, your new Rabbit will be wonderfully easy to use while you're on the move around the house, in the office, and when you're out and about. But before you can actually begin rabbiting, there are one or two things that you need to do. So let's go through those simple steps to make sure that you really can get the most out of your Rabbit. These user guides also contain full instructions if you need any further help. And if you have any problems, you can also ring the Rabbit helpline on 0345 678 978. All right, so let's start by checking that we have everything. Now already you will have been given your welcome pack, which had this video inside, but also in there you will have found the Rabbit Filofax, which contains all you need to know about your Rabbit, a pen and a dual adapter phone plug. So what else is there? Well, there's the handset, which incidentally uses the latest digital technology to give you much better clarity and call security, a park and charge with 2 rechargeable batteries, a base station to connect your Rabbit with the normal phone network, and some instructions. All you have to do is to follow the steps on this sheet. Right, now the handset at the moment is locked, and this sleeve is part of the unlocking process, so we'll leave it on for the moment. Your handset is already pre-registered to your base station. So the first step is to plug in the base station, both to the mains and also via your dual adapter to the telephone socket. This allows your normal phone to plug into the other socket so that it can keep working when your Rabbit is out and about with you. You can try different places to find the best reception for your base station. Upstairs is usually good, and you'll be able to make and receive calls anywhere within a 200-meter radius or thereabouts. Incidentally, the cost of the calls will be the same as before, and the bill will come from BT in the usual way. Now for the commercial break.
Rabbit is a new type of phone.
Yeah, Joey, she's left me again. Go find her.
Okay, Mr. Angelino.
It's inexpensive to use, and inside it works like an ordinary phone. Outside, you can use it wherever you see a Rabbit sign.
She ain't here, Mr. A. I've looked all over.
Well, look all over again now.
No luck. She's in London.
I've got her, Mr. A. And she's okay. Get her back here now. I'm over here.
Rabbit, for the well-connected family.
Well, as every well-connected person will find, you can take your handset with you wherever you go and make calls whenever you're within range of a Rabbit sign. Access to the network is free until the 31st of March 1993, and any calls you make will be charged to you at the standard Rabbit tariff, which you'll find in your instruction booklet. Incidentally, you might like to know that a Rabbit call costs about the same as a call box, but of course you don't have any of the hassle. So, the next step is to fill in the membership form, using your Rabbit pen, of course, so that you can have all the details in front of you when you call Rabbit, which is what we do now. By following the instructions on the sleeve here, if you have any problems, you can call Rabbit free on 0800 242 800, using, of course, your existing phone. But all it amounts to is this: you turn on the power, then you press this, followed by this. Ah, good, it's ringing.
Welcome to Rabbit. How may I help you?
Hello, I'm calling to unlock my Rabbit handset.
Can I take your name and contact telephone number, please?
Yes, it's Peter McCann. My number is 0345 678 978.
Do you already have an account with Rabbit?
No.
May I have your full name and address, please?
Right. Now this is where I give my personal details.
Can you please give me your handset serial number, which is written on your handset sleeve?
Yes, it's, right. 45761.
Your handset is now connected to the network. Have you signed and dated your membership form?
Yes?
If you send it back to us within 5 days, we'll send you a fluffy bunny. There's a free post envelope in the pack. Right, do you have a pen?
Certainly do.
Here's your PIN number, which will enable you to unlock your handset.
1372.
Please refer to section 2, called Using Your Rabbit handset, in your welcome pack. You can now also take advantage of the offer of free access to the Rabbit Telepoint network. Thank you.
Good. Now all I have to do is to take off the sleeve and enter my PIN number, like this. Press triangle, then lock select, and then enter my PIN number 1372. And now I'm ready to rabbit. But don't forget that you must return the form in the free post envelope that's provided. The only other steps to remember are to always press line before you dial and when you answer a call, and very important this, to press clear at the end. Otherwise the unit will think you're still talking. So it's press line for a line and clear to clear. It's as simple as that. Right, well there's just one other item, and that's the park and charge, which also plugs into the mains. Now at the moment the handset is fitted with 2 normal batteries. These will of course run down eventually, so soon, preferably this evening, you ought to replace them with these blue rechargeable batteries, which you'll find in the park and charge box. Then just park your handset here and they'll charge up overnight. Thereafter, as long as you park your Rabbit regularly, the batteries will stay on full power. You can keep the park and charge unit anywhere convenient. It doesn't have to be in the same place as your base station. You could even hang it on the wall, but you may need to separate the 2 pieces by undoing this screw here so that you can get to the keyholes at the back. Right, well that's it. Time to see how Rabbit works when I'm out and about. But don't forget to take this card with you when you take your Rabbit out for the first time. It tells you how to use the Rabbit network. Oh, by the way, it's time now for another commercial break.
And how would you like this, sir?
You can use a Rabbit phone wherever you see a Rabbit sign.
Mr. A, did you want fivers or tenors?
Next?
Rabbit, for the well-connected family.
The new digital technology makes Rabbit a first-class cordless phone at home. But the advantages only really become apparent when you take it out for a drive. Just keep your eyes peeled for that famous Rabbit sign. The best way to find a Rabbit sign is to look for one of the scores of household names that have already joined the Rabbit network. There's bound to be a sign nearby. But even if you can't see one and you're near one of the places you've just seen, try making a call anyway. The chances are you will be within range of a public base station. There we are. Now, as long as you're within 100 or 200 meters of one of these, you can make calls. But of course, you can't receive them. But first, we have to register. And it couldn't be simpler. You simply follow the instructions on the card. All we do is press the buttons in the correct sequence and... it's talking to me, telling me that I'm being registered. And There we are. It now says I'm on the network. One final press to clear down, and that's all I'll ever have to do. From now on, making a call out here is just as simple as making one at home. Just dial the number in the usual way, of course using the full STD code.
No, honestly, my dear chap, I really don't want to know what he's been up to now.
Am I sure? It's a bit late to be asking if I'm sure, isn't it?
Am I in the pub? What do you mean, love, am I in the pub?
And then give him the kiss of what?
I don't care what Barry school he went to. He's not a member. He's not getting in the clubs.
Yes, Mum, great flight. Weather? Oh, phew, blazing.
Yeah, don't worry, I've got him under surveillance. He's just getting on the tube. I'm getting on after him now.
Well, what do you think I want a plumber for at 10 o'clock at night?
Tell you what, old fruit, it was dashed bumpy over the old pond this morning.
Hello, is that you, darling? Yes, I don't quite know how to put this, but the chauffeur chappie says we've run out of petrol or something in the roads, and I'm just the teensiest bit Stony Brokers. Hello? Are you still there?
Well, as you can see, a rabbit can be a pretty handy thing to have about you. I found mine invaluable because in my business, it's vital to stay in touch. And that brings me to one final point. If, like me, you want people to be able to reach you when you're out and about, you'll want to know about another innovation called Rabbit Recall. It's a perfect complement to your Rabbit handset, a messaging service and a message alert, which effectively closes the communications loop. Anyone who needs to contact me just rings my special number and leaves a message. And the system immediately contacts me to tell me there's a message waiting. Ah, bang on cue. My agent, I hope. Excuse me. Incidentally, this service is also free until March the 31st, 1993. Well, I hope you found this program useful. Don't forget, the user guides will give you all the details and the full step-by-step instructions. And there's always the Rabbit helpline if all else fails. Actually, I'm sure you've managed fine, and you can't wait to start making your first calls. So I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for watching, and once again, welcome to Rabbit.